Hi, it's Dawn here at Stickletarn, and as you can see, beautiful sunny day, absolutely gorgeous. So making the most of the nice weather. Pottering around doing a few bits outside. So if I just show you quickly what we've been doing outside the house, like if you remember I said about the issue we have with the neighbour there, well, we've now got the trees in. So we've been digging all of that out, and I'm just planting a few extra things now in the front to pretty it all up. And another year and they will actually be above the fence, which will be quite nice. Right, in the polytunnel, the peas are all coming on great. They're shooting up, starting to climb, and all the onions and garlics at the back here are all doing fantastic as well. And there's more onions at the front, there's red onions at the front. Got some potatoes here, there's more onions along there, cauliflowers and broccolis, and we've still got Swiss chard. Got some little turnips coming on there. There's spinach, a perpetual spinach, and then there's a little row of celeriac. Oh, and there is still some beetroot there, but everything's coming on great. This is in the cool polytunnel, and the squash seeds, all the different squashes that I've sown, they're all coming up, and some more of the tomatoes. I've just taken the lids off everything, so I'll get a bit of fresh air. And here I've got, these are all herbs, and they're just starting to shoot. Lots of different herbs, and these are on heat mats. And I just used a bit of plexiglass or whatever you call it. And there's peppers and tomatoes there. There's some, these are the cuttings from the blue sausage fruit bush. So they're coming on great. I have checked, there's no roots as of yet. The thornless blackberries, they're coming on. I need to get them potted up and get them out. And the autumn flowering chrysanthemums. Pop up outside here. There's not really much change here. The garlics are all coming on great. I've cleared this bed down, and I'm going to get some peas in here. And this is the potato onions that are starting to shoot. These are the ones my Hungarian friend told me about. And the other polytunnel, there's not much happening, but I'm getting ready for the tomatoes coming over and the peppers coming over. But there's plenty lettuces, which you now need to start harvesting and using up. And there's lots of asparagus coming up as well, which is really good. So they'll get added to a dinner this week. No sign of any mushrooms coming up yet. I don't really know what's going on there. That rocket's going to seed. So now here in the fruit cage, the blueberries are all coming into leaf and will be starting to produce their flowers. The honeyberry, which is always the earliest, comes out first, is already in flower. I did mention on one of my earlier videos that the honeyberry, where the branches were underneath that were touching the ground, they'd rooted. Well, I've actually lifted them this morning, so they are now sitting there. I'll show you where they are. Oh, and before we go there, look, I was checking the Chilean guava, and that has got branches which have been sitting on the ground that have rooted as well. So I need to get them out and get them potted up. But the honeyberry, there's a lot here. This is a big load of roots. They're all small ones with lots of roots. So I need to get started on potting all them up. From the Woodlands Trust, we were given 300 young trees. So this is them all there. I've got the stakes in the back of my car and the tree guards. So we've got those to get planted out around the place. Little violets, sweet violets, they're all flowering, very lovely. Everything's coming up really, really nice. You know, considering all the wet weather we've had, you know, there's lots starting to come up, and the rose bushes are all coming on as well. These were the ones that I planted out last year, and there is 6 climbing roses which will be tied in to come over this arch, and they're all reds and yellows. And I've been weeding this bed here, and I mentioned on my last video about clearing this bed, which was full of mixture of all different sorts of herbs that had sort of run away with themselves. So I cleared them all out, got all that cleared the other day. I'm going to put some weed membrane down, and the lavender there, which wasn't doing very well, that's all come out as well. I'm going to replant a load of thyme, I think, along the edge there. But I'm going to put membrane down, and herbs I'm now going to keep in pots. This side has still got to be done, but this side isn't as bad as what the other side was. Nice little spring flowers there. So yeah, there's lots coming on, lots happening, and yeah, really pleased with how it's all looking so far. Yeah, I've got lots of stuff to get cut back, and all of this has got to be cleared on the ground. The fruit tunnel, yeah, I'm going to start cutting back the trees that I've got badly damaged, and I've decided I'm just going to replace them. So yep, the hedging's all starting to break out, which is really nice. It's lovely to see it all coming back to green again. It won't be long before the cherry tree breaks bud, and that will be nice. And then we've had quite a lot of campers these past few weeks, and I've got another lot due. I think it's in a fortnight. Yeah, I think they're due in a fortnight. Show you the little kids so you can see how they're coming on. There we go. Oh dear, somebody bellowing in here. Is somebody shut in? What's the matter? What's wrong? Why aren't you outside? She doesn't want to be outside. Hello. That little goat kid's just cute. He's got some lovely colours on him. And they're just starting to get their own characters. Hey, Helen? Yeah. Little babies. She's a little light coloured one, same colour as her mum. And she's a bit darker. With a little white spot on her forehead. Hello, father. You can say hello, have you? And her little ones just starting to get their horns. Lovely little kids. Right, I've got this new growing area. It's quite a big bed and it's quite a deep bed. I think I don't know how long the boards are. But it's been filled. Well, at the bottom is about 3 or 4 layers of cardboard, which has all come off packaging from the kitchen units. Then there was the contents of the goat's house yesterday when it was cleaned out, have been all layered on top of that. Then it was a trailer load, and that trailer there, of well-rotted muck from the buffaloes, and then it's been topped off with the soil that we'd dug out from the borders, the new border that we were doing in the front garden. So it's been topped off with that. Going to it's going to get covered in black plastic for the time being until I'm ready to plant in it, because I want it to create lots of heat, and it's going to be where I grow the pumpkins this year. So that's the purpose of this bed. So I'm quite, well, pumpkins or squashes, one or the other. Yeah, so I'm quite looking forward to that, and looking forward to it all rotting down. And I mean, the boards are we're going to go 10, so that's almost 30 inches deep. Yeah. So, and we've got some old sheets of wood which have been put at the back to stop it falling through the fence. So yes, that's been one of today's jobs done. I don't know what it is about houses in Wales, especially the older houses. This is our bathroom. I won't show you the rest of the bathroom because it's all been in the process of being done out. But windows in the bathrooms in the older houses are clear glass. So which means when you're sitting there doing your business, you can see right up there. Now, if I can see up there, then surely anybody up there can see down here. The same out there. You know, you step out the shower and this is where you're standing, literally in front of the window. So I've always had a voile up at the window, but I'm a bit fed up with the voile. It constantly gets blown off its rail and it gets sucked out, everything. So I have bought some frosting film, which I'm going to put up on the window now to help screen it a bit. So I'll show you when I've got it done. There, that's that window done. So very easy to fit a privacy film. That's one job off my list. And lots of bunting. Lots of little eggs for the kiddies to find. We've been collecting all our little nests. And of course, being in Wales, we have to have dragon eggs. So we got guardians of the eggs. Okay. There's the little goat kids, they're wanting to play as well. We have chocolate lollies. We're really going to have to hunt around to find all of these. More little eggs in the bottom of a plant pot. And the finale is over here. So I don't know if you can see, but there's little gold bunnies leading a trail to what might be hidden in the hollow log.
Going for even longer. Get it? You got it, Hope. Well done. Can you keep looking? Can you find one?
You found some chocolates, though.
Right, I'm doing a chive and sour cream dressing to go with our dinner tonight. I canned up, you have to excuse me, I've got a very bad sore throat at the moment. I've picked up a lurgy off somebody. I canned up some salmon the other day. And one of the cans didn't seal, so I'm turning that into salmon fish cakes tonight. So I've just been out and picked some of our fresh chives, and yeah, the salmon fish cakes we're having, I'm doing them keto style, so I'm going to they're not going to be done in breadcrumbs, they're going to be done in a pork panko. And Martin will have some fries with his. But I'm doing salad as well. We've got lots and lots of lettuce to use up. I cooked up some beetroot the other night. Right. And I just need to get the bits and pieces used up out of the fridge. So I'll So we'll do this, and then what we don't use tonight, we'll get used up as a dip over the weekend. So it's just sour cream, full fat mayo. Where's my little spoon? Okay. And a bit of salt. This little salt bowl, it wasn't made as a salt bowl, but I bought it at the farmer's market that I'd organised down the road. One of the stallholders, his dad makes these little bowls with the lids, and I thought that's perfect for my salt. So that's sits by the cooker quite nicely. A bit of salt, a bit of pepper. Dash of lemon juice. Yeah, I don't know who I've picked up this sore throat from, but definitely somebody. I've been battling it since last night it came on. Bit of garlic. And the chives are all chopped up, so they're going in as well. There we go. I'm going to mix all that together. And that's a sour cream chive dip. So that will go with tonight's dinner, and then whatever's left we will have over the weekend, if Martin doesn't finish it off tonight, that is. Yep, so I'm going to leave that in the fridge for all the flavours to marry up, and I will get on with my salmon fish cakes. So I'll show you them when I'm done. I'm not going to video doing them. And yeah, so it's Easter weekend here. Tilt you back up. There we go. It's Easter weekend here, and it's Good Friday. We've had a smashing day weather-wise. I've had family up this week, and of course today the kids had their Easter egg hunt before they headed off home. So they thoroughly enjoyed that, and of course we had the obligatory hot cross buns. Yeah, so we got a few other things planned for the weekend. I'm going to see how I feel, see if I can sort of fight this bug off. Like they say, keep taking the pills. Anyway, I'm going to wind up there. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit like, and I'll catch up again with you very, very soon.